many times has it happened that you plan a surprise for your nearest or dearest one, but then the reaction, the happiness and the excitement that they show is very much low to your expectation? Or you went to this highly rated restaurant expecting great food, great ambience, but then the restaurant turns out to be quite a normal or a below average one, leading to disappointment or even spoiling your mood. Yes, today we want to talk about this beautiful little word, expectation, and the disappointment that tags along with expectation. Expectation can be about your own self or it can be about others. So what exactly is this expectation? I could say expectation is a desired outcome that we see in our minds, and when that outcome doesn't match our expectation, this disappointment tags along. Experts say no expectations, no disappointments. Well, I would not completely agree with this because we all are humans, and as human, it is very human of us to expect from our loved ones, our near and dear ones. Well, the catch here is how realistic is your expectation. Many a times in a relationship, it is not the person that hurts you, it is the expectation that you set for the person that hurts you. The person may reciprocate in a way that may make you happy or make you sad. Well, you have to remember one thing, that communication is very important when you set expectations. Sometimes what happens is when we are close to each other, we assume that the other person has to understand our mood and behave accordingly, or the other person has to understand our needs and wants and to behave accordingly. But many a times it happens that the other person is not even aware of what's going on in your mind. Now that you make it clear to communicate and sort it out, the moment you communicate, you expect that the person will behave accordingly to what you discussed. Well, let me make it clear, it doesn't happen all the time because we can control our minds and thoughts. We cannot, the other person is unique, the other person is different. We really cannot control the way that he acts and feels and thinks. So you have to train your mind when you set expectations. Either it will bring you happiness or you should be ready for an adverse reaction. Expectations build in a lot of pressure on us and the pressure on the other person. And when expectations are not met, they leave some scars on our mind. So the earlier we learn the art of letting go, the better for us to continue in the relationship. And now I'm going to tell you one thing which I'm sure we all can associate to. Many a times when it happens in our life that we help someone or we do a favor on someone and we expect at least words of appreciation or a thank you. And many a times it doesn't happen, and that hurts us like anything. So from today, make it a point that whenever you help someone, you do it for yourself. You do it from all your heart for the genuine good of the other person, and do not expect anything from the person. Let it be just one way. Now, if the person reciprocates the way that we want or even more than we want, it will bring us happiness. But at least one case we won't be sad because the person didn't reciprocate the way we wanted. So talking about self-expectations, I have seen so many people who do a whole lot of things at the same time. They just want to be perfect. The perfect spouse, the perfect parent, the perfect employee, the most sought after person who can do anything and everything for all the people of this world. And they eventually end up burning candle at both the ends. We have to remember one thing, that we are humans, we are not superhumans. It is okay not to be perfect. It is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to prioritize things. It is okay to share responsibilities. It is okay to place our needs and wants ahead of others sometimes. We must practice self-acceptance. We must practice self-love, because only when we are able to love and accept ourselves, we are able to love and accept others the same way. Happiness increases with acceptance, and happiness decreases with increase in expectation. So we cannot expect to change people all the time, but what we can do is we can change our expectations, our mindset towards expectations. So bring down the bar of expectation and increase happiness and harmony in your lives. As I always say, life is beautiful and only you can make it so. God bless. Thank you. Till we meet next time. Bye-bye.